Well, good morning, everybody. It's a new day on the farm. This experiment that we had over the last 7 years or so with farming and just trying to figure out if we could make a good enough living off of farming, solely farming, and turns out no, you can't. Some people can. We weren't able to. I don't know if it's the market, the area that we're in, the farmer's market. And, it's a good farmer's market. It's been around for a long time, but there are very few people that show up to the market each week. I don't think the market is doing very much marketing, so to speak. I mean, they're not advertising. They're not really putting themselves out there in any way to let the area know and the city know that there's a farmer's market here. But this farmer's market's been around for 22 years, 21 years. And there's usually about anywhere from 6 to 10 vendors at the market each week. Sometimes, they'll have spikes where they have a lot more vendors, where it goes up to like 14 or 15 vendors. But it just doesn't seem that vendors actually stick around very long. So it's just not a great market. There might be 50 or 60 customers who show up just about every week at this point, but we just can't make it work at this market. Some of the other markets that are available to us are almost an hour. They're almost an hour away, and for the amount of work that we have to do and go into those markets, which we have tried. We've tried markets in Marietta, Georgia. We've tried markets in Peachtree City. We've tried a number of markets, and at this point, they just, we couldn't make any money. We're competing with larger farmers, and a lot of those farmers are not actually farming. They're buying the produce or whatever it is that they're selling, and they're reselling it at that farmer's market, which to us and to me, that's really not a farmer's market. That's a craft market, or that's a reseller market. It's not the same thing. Not really happy with that, but that's just, the nature of the business. So what we've decided to do, or what I've decided to do with the farm and with the commercial kitchen that we have, is just rebrand and try and do a little bit something different. I've got this 8-acre farm that we still grow somewhat some of the food that we want to eat, and what we do with that is we give a lot of it away if there's abundance. Right now, I've pretty much let the garden and the greenhouse go to the point where there's really nothing growing out there. We still have our blueberries and our blackberries, and we have some fruit trees. We have some muscadines and figs and currants and things like that, but none of those are in season right now. As to the vegetable garden, there's very little that we're doing in the vegetable garden, because it has pretty much grown over to the point where it's just grass. We're growing in an area that was a pasture before, so there's years and years worth of weed seeds, and anytime you plow or dig into the ground, you just bring those seeds to the surface to the point where, hey, they're going to start sprouting, and instantly they take over whatever it is you have. So you're spending all your time weeding. So I've decided that I'm going to rebrand, and we're going to go. I like writing. I like teaching people. You know, I have done some consulting with the landscaping and you know, setting up gardens and helping small farms, you know, at least get started with you know, with what they want to do. And it's really more from the perspective of actually growing the food. I know how to grow vegetables. I know how to grow fruits and nut trees, and you know, I know quite a bit about permaculture and you know, how all of that works. But it's the marketing side that, you know, if you're not in the right area, you're going to struggle with getting your product out there. You need to really put a lot of time into marketing and finding the right markets to go to, finding the right customers to sell to. A lot of restaurants just really don't buy from local farmers. Even the small restaurants that are you know, trying to be, you know, more farm to table type restaurants, it's really just a marketing gimmick for a lot of them, because we tried to sell to them. We had wonderful lettuce that we grew in our aquaponics system, and it was beautiful lettuce. You know, I mean, we sold quite a bit of it at the farmers market, but it's not enough to sustain a business solely on just lettuce. And they wanted, you know, to pay less and less for it and get more and more of it. You know, they're like, hey, let's buy higher volume. Maybe we can get a bigger discount. And I'm like, well, you know, that's more of my space. That's more of my time. That's more of my harvesting. So, you know, it's not easy to do all of that, and you want less money for it. So it was just, you know, your marketing really, you really need to, you know, figure out, you know, what is your niche? What is your, you know, what is the hook that you're trying to have to get people to buy from you? You know, are you organic? Are you, you know, farm to table? Or do you grow only certain types of products? Do you, you know, are you the best at growing radishes? You know, is that how you do it? You just have to figure out what it is. But it's just really hard to survive solely on farming. You know, you need to have other aspects. So what I've decided to do is I still have this commercial kitchen. It's in that building right there. I don't use it as a commercial kitchen anymore. I'm using it just to write blog posts and to show people how to bake and how to cook things that they grow and get out of their garden. So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing with this rebranding of our farm to Green Thumb Skillet. So the Green Thumb you know, basically means, you know, growing things. You know, do you have a green thumb? Get a green thumb. Let's help you, you know, become a green thumb in growing for your family, for yourself, you know, all of those things. The skillet part of the name is, you know, the cooking or the baking aspect of it. So we're going to focus on just writing blog entries, blog posts, and putting those on the social media sites that we have, that we've already established. There'll be the occasional video. There'll be, you know, a number of shorts that show you just quick things that you can do. How to build a raised bed, how to, you know, build a herb spiral, how to, you know, grow seed or grow plants from seeds. You know, that's those type of things. You know, it's just something different. I really enjoy writing. I really enjoy, you know, a number of things, you know, craft type things that we do, or that I do. I keep saying we because I think of this as, you know, it's not just me, it's my wife, it's you know, our dog Izzy over there, running around just being a farm dog. But you know, I just want to provide information because I have a lot of it in my head. And there's a lot of people out there that just don't know how to grow. They don't know how to build a raised bed. They don't know anything about soil or soil ecology or permaculture and you know, creating guilds for fruit trees to help them, you know, help all the plants work together, you know, in order to provide nutrients and minerals for the tree, you know, to support the tree and to support the other plants that are planted around it. You know, they all have a function, they all have a purpose, and utilizing, you know, other plants as companion plants is how nature works. You know, I mean, a bare patch of ground has, you know, potential for a number of different types of plants to grow on it that you don't even know are there. There's seeds that have been dormant for, you know, years, just waiting for the right conditions, waiting for the right mineral, you know, the right minerals in the soil, or the right pH to happen, or you know, just a number of other things. And you know, that's, you need to learn about those things, because when you are setting up a garden and you're growing in a garden and you get a plant that's not supposed to be there because you didn't plant it, you need to understand why. Because maybe there's a magnesium deficiency, maybe there's too much nitrogen, you know, maybe there's, you know, all kinds of different things that could be the issue. pH. You need to know what to do. You need to know how to amend the soil and how to make it work for the plants that you want to grow there, not the plants that you don't want to grow there. So, you know, that's the whole point of this video, is to just talk about the rebranding just a little bit, and talk about what I've done so far, and, you know, what I want to do. You know, I still want to utilize the land. I still want to grow things, and I still want to teach people. So that's the important thing for me, is to teach. I know this is a little long-winded, but this was just a morning talk. You know, if you enjoy this content, you know, like the video, post a comment, you know, let me know what you're looking for, you know, for information. You know, maybe there'll be a blog post about that in the future. You know, just give me some ideas on what you think is the most important thing when setting up a garden, or, you know, what are your favorite plants to grow, or, you know, what's your favorite vegetable? Can you grow this vegetable in the winter, or is it only a spring crop or a summer crop? You know, how to build things, how to set up things, how to, I mean, it could be anything. You never know, I might have a blog post for it, because I'm going to be writing about a lot of things that I enjoy doing, a lot of things that I'm doing around the farm here, whether it's building raised beds, setting up, you know, a front yard garden, because that's where most of my sunlight is, around the house. You know, does it make sense to have a garden that's 300 feet from your back door, or 20 feet or 50 feet from your back door? You know, those are important things. Those are important questions to ask. And, you know, I want to be able to provide that information for you. So let me know what you want to do. You're the one who's leading me on this journey of learning and teaching you how to do these things. So let me know. Just drop a comment, even if it's just, hey, good luck. You know, I hope to see more from you, or whatever. But you know, everything helps, and I really appreciate it. So from me, Chris, and Izzy the farm dog, we are going to sign off now, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care.